I have lots of memories, but my favorites would probably be the silent reading time we got, where we'd be able to sit on couches and lay on the floor and just read.
I liked field day when there were two different teams and it was really competitive. I don't think I ever won, but it was still fun.
It's our wolf den that we had. So when we went up from the school, we had this little trailer thing and we'd have all these little prizes over there.
Favorite memory probably was in 4th grade when the teacher came in and had a bunch of snowballs in her hand and started throwing them at the kids, and so we all went outside to have a big snowball fight. During indoor recess, we had a fight with dry erase socks and boards. Looking back on it, it's pretty disgusting, but it was a lot of fun.
For all the assemblies, those were real fun, and singing Let Freedom Ring, it was just a really great time, and I enjoyed it.
They had this one thing, it was like filling up your bucket like with like random acts of kindness and stuff like that. You know, I really pride myself on, you know, work ethic and making sure, like, whether I'm on the field or in the classroom, making sure that I'm doing the right thing. I think that's really where that started.
One thing I will never forget is Miss Walcott. She was one of my 6th grade teachers, and she had this saying, it was called no excuses, and that's something that's always stuck with me.
One of my favorite things to do was when it was too cold outside to go to recess, and we would have indoor recess and we would play games in our classroom.
We had the 6th grade spelling bee and they had brought in all these cookies and dessert foods backstage. I really wanted those cookies. Miss Fox gave me my word, ace, spell indigo. I said, and I knew what I was doing, I knew I was gonna do it wrong, I-N-D-E-G-O. And she's like, that's incorrect. Oh no, I made a show of it even though I just wanted that food.
My favorite memory was on the last day of 6th grade when we went over to that park across the street and had a picnic.
My favorite memory from Independence was our 6th grade graduation party.
The masquerade march when we would dress up in our Halloween costumes.
We had fall festivals there. I remember being there and going when I was in 5th grade, and then I remember junior high volunteering too.
You always will remember your elementary school teachers.
I think the most memorable was probably Miss Wazlowski, my 3rd grade teacher.
I really liked Miss Fitzpatrick. She just pushed me to be a lot better student, and I feel like even now I still kind of exhibit some traits just because of how she pushed me.
2nd grade, Mrs. Stiver and the student teacher at the time, Miss McGrail, they welcomed me into Adena. They were my first teachers I had there, and I couldn't have asked for a more warm welcome.
My 2nd grade teacher, Miss Austin, she will always be in my memory. She taught me basically how to write, how to read, and I love her so much.
Yeah, Miss Jones. She was one of my favorite teachers. She always had a good relationship with her students and always made the day positive.
I'd like to shout out my 2nd grade teacher, Mrs. Masonic. She was very good. I didn't do my homework or anything in 1st grade, so when I went into 2nd grade, she really pounded into me, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta learn math and reading.
There was Mrs. Combs, and the few times I got to speak with her and be in her classroom, it was always a great time.
My 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Peters, she definitely retired, but she made me love learning.
Mr. Stewart, he was definitely one of my favorite teachers. 6th grade science, always a blast.
Miss Snyder is one that helped me fall in love with math, and something I'm pretty passionate about right now, so, you know, shout out to her. I really appreciated that.
Definitely Miss Holder. She was my 2nd grade teacher, and I love her. And she's my best friend's mom, so it worked out really well.
Mrs. Fox is my 5th grade teacher. I felt like I belonged there. She was like my friend to me.
I had all-female teachers until Mr. Barrow, and I was so scared of that man because I thought, oh no, this man is going to be so mean. And he wasn't. He was a big teddy bear. I couldn't have asked for a better science teacher that year, or a better teacher, period.
My 5th grade science teacher, Mrs. Brown, said to me that if you don't believe in yourself, I'll believe in you for you. And just, it really inspired me that teachers, they're not just there to help you learn, they're also there to help you develop and grow and to inspire you to be greater than yourself.
Shout out to my 3rd grade teacher, Miss McBee. She always made me read my books when I didn't want to, and definitely made me a better student, so thank you to her.
I'm going to go with Mrs. Puri. She was my math teacher in both 3rd and 4th grade. Best cookies out there, and also some of the dances and songs that she did to help me learn, I still remember to this day. Like when I'm remembering a coordinate on a coordinate plane, it's over and up, and she would always dance that out for us. Over, up, and that was it.
And then of course there's Miss Graffier, Miss Kramer.
Mr. Stewart, absolute legend. baseball guy, my type of guy. Just had a lot of fun in that class.
I would like to give a shout out to Mrs. Reese. She was my 5th grade math teacher, and she's the reason I really started to enjoy math and why I'm still taking math classes and enjoying them today.
Mrs. Hardy. Mrs. Hardy, I'm so sorry. Mrs. Hardy, you were also incredible. You were a strong, confident woman, and I appreciated you.
I want to give a shout out to Mrs. Williams. She was my 2nd grade teacher, and she is retiring after this year. So, hi, Miss Williams.